Thanks for your patience, everyone. So once again, a warm welcome to this Crowd1 presentation, and we will start with a video.
I come from nowhere. I'm born on a small farm outside a hick town nobody's ever heard of. I was really bad at school. I didn't get into university. I had no future according to everybody else. I have done a lot of cool stuff, haven't I? I've been around the block. Now I'll tell you something that's really important. I took personal responsibility for my own future. There are no shortcuts in life. There are nothing that comes for free. We want to become successful. We want to take personal responsibility and have the opportunity to do something. But people don't give us that opportunity, do they? Not easy. Crowd1 will. I have put 3 of my companies public. This is going to be number 4. I have built 3 unicorns. This is going to be number 4. We are going to supply you with the products you need to take yourself from where you are to where you want to be. And if you work hard and you're persistent, committed, passionate about what you're doing, you will succeed. Because that's the way the world works. Life's not fair, but you know we're all winners. We're all born winners. Never give up. Never give up. Never let anybody put you down, ever. Never let anyone say you can't or laugh at you because you haven't gone to university or whatever. Just prove them wrong by working 2 hours more.
We actually met through Crowd1. What better time to do this than to do it in front of everyone in Crowd1? Will you marry me?
Yes.
We're going to launch something that will affect all of you. It will make your job easier, fun, faster, totally redesigned, new functions, and new back office. When does it go live? The thing is, today.
Don't forget that you are pioneers. You are here even before we have started. Before the big wave start to roll out over the world.
It's the fastest growing company in history, and it hasn't even started yet. Are you ready for the future, brother?
We will be compliant. We will be transparent. We will be out there to show that we are here forever. Who are we? Who are we? Impossible is?
That was an absolutely brilliant video, really energetic, really showing you the energy behind Crowd1. The first gentleman to speak in that video is the CEO of the company. His name is Johan Stahl van Holstein. He's an entrepreneur, a venture capitalist, an author, an investor. He's been involved in the founding and running of companies in the digital and technology sector. He has co-founded .com companies such as Icon Media Lab and Let's Buy It during the early .com boom in Sweden. Mr. von Holstein is quoted by the Wall Street Journal to say, "If you work hard, you must be able to get the rewards. Everybody should have a dream to work toward." And I personally agree with that statement. Crowd1 is a fantastic platform to achieve your goals and to have dreams to work towards. You might have also heard him say during the video that he has made 3 companies public. He has started 3 unicorns. A unicorn company is a company that has a value of over $1 billion. So he has made companies public, and this is going to be his 4th unicorn. We strongly are anticipating that. So that's Mr. von Holstein, the CEO. And the last gentleman to speak in that video is the founder of the company. That's Sir Jonas Erik Wagner. He is a well-known network marketer from Sweden, and his experience has helped him to form this life-changing company. So what is Crowd1 based on? What is the markets driving Crowd1? We are tapping into the markets of gaming and gambling. These are big markets. They are growing really fast with very huge market capitalizations, and we are tapping into the world of possibilities that they offer us. The gambling market is expected to grow to $565 billion by the end of 2022. So that's just under 3 years in total from now. And that's how large we are expecting it to grow. It's going to balloon. It's going to really, surpass the expectations, and we are tapping into that. The mobile gaming market in 2019 was worth 151 billion US dollars and is expected to reach 165 billion US dollars by the end of this year. So that's the mobile gaming market. And I would imagine that most of us are well aware of how active the mobile gaming market is. If you are, currently at home, you probably have your children with you and they're on their phones and they're glued to their phones. The other day, Mr. Bjorn was saying it was Mr. Renz who was saying how it's almost as if the phone and the brain with today's kids are like the same. When you call someone's name, they don't really respond to you anymore. The phone is really where their focus is. So the mobile gaming industry is huge. It's taking over our lives, and it's a world of possibilities for us. With Crowd1, you get to earn money directly to your mobile phone. You can withdraw using euros or Bitcoin. You can send your money into your bank account or through your Bitcoin wallet, and it's seamless. It's a versatile way to earn money. But the bottom line is that it is mobile. Crowd1 is a mobile business. So gone are the days where you need a fancy office and a boardroom with a personal assistant and printers and a desk. No. All you need is your smartphone and you are good to go. You have all the tools you need to start your business. So that makes Crowd1 100% mobile. So you can work with Crowd1 anywhere you are in the world. We are currently on lockdown in various countries, but we are still working as if it's a regular working day. It does not, impede our progress. We are not hampered. We can work just like every other day simply because of the mobility that we have with Crowd1. You can download the Crowd1 app on the App Store or on the Play Store if you're using Android. This is an image again of the CEO of the company. We will be listed as Impact Crowd Technology. That will be our listing name. So Crowd1 is a global company. We have offices all over the world. The head office is in Madrid, Spain, but we have regional offices all over the world. In Manila, the Philippines, we actually had the Manila office launch this year. We have 2 offices in Sweden, one in Stockholm, another in Gothenburg. There's an office here in Johannesburg, South Africa. And then we are looking forward to the launches of the Lagos, Nigeria, Bogota, Colombia, and the Rio, Brazil offices. So stay tuned for those launches. And I can imagine they're going to be exciting ordeals. When you join Crowd1, you join with an education package. What you purchase is one of our education packages. They range in sizes. The first is the white package that costs 99 euros, approximately 125 US dollars. The next is the black package, which costs 299 euros, approximately 385 US dollars. We also have the gold package, which costs 799 euros, approximately 1,015 US dollars. And then we also have the titanium package, which will cost you 2,499 euros, approximately 3,015 US dollars. Please note that when you're converting these prices to the currency of your country, please do include room for currency fluctuations as they do affect the prices. But all in all, the euro values are fixed. Looking at these different packages, you can see there are certain amounts of owner rights that you receive with these packages. Owner rights are a fantastic concept that we have here in Crowd1. The majority of your future wealth, or let me say a large portion of your future wealth, will be stored in the form of owner rights. And from the 16th of April onwards, they're going to be converted into Crowd1 rewards. So let me just re-explain that. We have owner rights, which are tools that grow your wealth in Crowd1. You accumulate them as you continue throughout your journey in Crowd1 as you grow your business. And they will be available until the 15th of April, which means from the 16th of April onwards, they will be converted into Crowd1 rewards. We have 3 types of owner rights: Pioneer owner rights, Afilgo owner rights, and Mixter owner rights. They'll be converted into one central entity, Crowd1 rewards. So we're looking forward to that, and that's going to make things a lot easier as we continue. So the different packages, just to give you a mental analogy to help you package them in size. The white package, you can compare to a teaspoon in size. The black package, you can compare it to a shovel, you know, your usual garden shovel, also known as a spade. The gold package would be comparable to a wheelbarrow in size. And the titanium package, you could compare it to an excavator, also known as a TLB. Here in South Africa, we call it a ganda ganda. So that's just to help you understand the package sizes. Great news. We are currently in the middle of an epic promotion, which means that if you sign up during this time, you are automatically upgraded to the next higher package. So if you sign up with a white package, you are automatically upgraded to black. If you sign up with black, you're upgraded to gold, and so on. So you might be wondering, what happens if what happens if I join with the titanium package? I'm glad you asked. You'll be automatically upgraded to the Titanium Pro package, which is a special limited edition package for Crowd1 members who are upgrading from Titanium. It gives you everything that Crowd1 has to offer you. Some of the benefits include a special Titanium Pro card when the Crowd1 cards are made available, special concierge services that will be available to you as a Titanium Pro holder, and you also get twice the number of owner rights that Crowd1 has to offer you. So you get to keep the number of owner rights that you have, and they are double. So that's the benefit of upgrading to the Titanium Pro package. You've heard me mention owner rights. You might be wondering what exactly those are. They essentially generate profits from all over the world. So they generate profit, a recurring profit to you from the growth of Crowd1 and all future real cash gaming. Crowd1 combines quarterly cash payouts with the growth in value that is based on the biggest and fastest growing entertainment industry in the world, gambling. So once again, your owner rights are included in the membership package that you join with, and they will be converted into Crowd1 rewards from the 16th of April. Crowd1 has many affiliates. These give us access to the world of gambling, gaming, entertainment. They give us access to tap into the different markets. One of our major affiliates is Afilgo. It is the next generation affiliate network. So it starts with online gambling, which is indeed one of the most popular forms of entertainment. Through that, we will introduce you to carefully selected partners that offer sport betting, casino, and other games for you to enjoy yourself and then to recommend to others and earn money from. So everybody is winning from this partnership. You get to enjoy the games and you can earn money from them. And as you recommend it to other people as well, they get to enjoy the games and earn you money as well, help you earn money on top of that. So it's absolutely fantastic. The most recent Crowd1 event that we had was the big conference in Durban, South Africa, where the leaders and the directors came through to South Africa. It was absolutely amazing. Over 8,000 people attended that conference. And one of the announcements that were made was the start of the Epic One Lotto on the 5th of April 2020. So that was an exciting announcement. We are in the countdown. Every day is a day closer to that launch. So we're looking forward to that launch with the Lotto partnership to break into that industry. Now, I mentioned our partners, and with Afilgo, you might be wondering, how do we make money with Afilgo? So with Afilgo, with our partners, we have over 2 million members. That is one way we generate profit from the memberships. Also, from the gambling sites that we have partnered with. On top of that, we also generate profit from the commission that Afilgo earns. We get a certain share from that commission. So what does the commission structure look like? Now, in this scenario, we have a 12.5 million euro profit that is coming in from Afilgo. 20% of that goes back to Afilgo for running costs. Remember, Afilgo is a company at the end of the day, and there are operational costs, just like any other company. So 20% goes back into maintaining the company. And then we have 40%, which is shared between all Crowd1 members as owner rights. And then the other 40%, which goes back into Crowd1, where we earn long-term residual income. It's shared throughout the long-term residual income. So that's really fantastic. And that's the profit sharing structure with Afilgo. Our second major affiliate is Mixter. Mixter is currently in its pre-launch stage, but it's a company that offers the next revolution in mobile gaming, social gaming, and esports. So Crowd1 will give all members worldwide the opportunity to build a global organization in one of the world's fastest growing industries, and that's through our partnership with Mixter. So it's quite an exciting launch, really, really great, and there is a world of potential from the mobile gaming industry partnership that we have with Mixter. So once again, how does Crowd1 generate profit from our partnership with Mixter? With Mixter, we have over 25 million members in the Mixter mobile gaming partnership. And that is the first way we generate profit. The second way is from the mobile games and apps, where we partner with our members with those apps, and it's a profit, it's an income stream as well. And then we also have profit coming in through the commission structure with Mixter. Remember, Mixter generates profit from its associations in the gaming world, and then we have a commission share from that profit. Now, once again, how does the commission structure in Mixter work? In this scenario, we have a 100 million euro profit share coming into Mixter. 20% goes back into Mixter for running costs. 40% is shared between all Crowd1 members as owner rights, which will be converted into Crowd1 rewards in mid-April. And then 40% goes back to the Crowd1 network in the form of long-term residual income. So it's similar to that in terms of proportion. It's a 20% going back into the company, 40% in the form of owner rights, and the other 40% going through into long-term residual income. Crowd1 is a fantastic company simply because we have one of the best bonuses in the world. In fact, the best bonus system in the world. And these bonus systems are generated from the different packages that we have. We have different bonus structures that you will get depending on the package you've purchased and how much work you're putting in. So once again, going back to the packages, with the white package, you have a range of receiving a binary bonus from 18 up to 36 euros. The black package gives you a range of 56 up to 108 euros. The gold package has a bonus range of 144 up to 288 euros. And the titanium package range is from 450 up to 900 euros. Please note that this is for the binary bonus, which is simply when you sign up a minimum of 2 people. You will have 2 sides. It works on the binary system. You'll have 2 sides, one on the left, one on the right. And as you grow your teams, these are the potential binary bonuses that you can benefit from. So what will your structure actually look like? So we have an example over here. You have your left and your right side. I'm going to use an example of a 1-to-1 ratio. Let's say you have, for argument's sake, 2 members with a white package. So you place one on your left, you place one on your right, and the white package has a value of 90 points. 90 plus 90 is a total of 180 points. 10% of that will give you 18 euros, and that will be your earnings in euros. That will be what you are seeing on your income statement coming into your account. It's a similar situation with the 1-to-2 ratio. Here we have a situation where one person is paired to 2 people on the other side. That's a total of 270 points. 10% of that is 27 euros, and that will be the earning coming into your account. In this situation, it's a 1-to-3 ratio. Similar principle. Here we have 4 packages in total. That's 360 points in total. 10% of that is 36 euros, and that is what you'll be seeing coming into your account. So it's as simple as that. 10% of your points will be your earnings in euros. Now we also have the matching bonus, which is really great. It works as you sign up people in multiples of 4. So what do I mean by that? If you have 4 personally sponsored members, you are on level 1 and you receive 10% from level 1. When you have 8 personally sponsored people, you reach level 2, and then you get 10% from both level 1 and level 2. As you can see, this continues in multiples of 4 until the 20th personal sign up, where you reach level 5, and you are receiving 10% from all 5 levels, from each level. Now, this 10% is a 10% from the previous bonus, from the bonus I've just described to you. So for example, let's say you have 36 euros from your points. Let's say you have 36 euros coming in on the binary bonus, on the affiliate binary bonus. 10% of 36 euros is 3.60 euros. And that is what you will see in the form of your matching bonus. So it's 10% of that affiliate binary bonus. As I was talking about our profit share structures with Afilgo and Mixta, you would have heard me mention long-term residual income. So what exactly does that look like? If you look at the center of your screens, at the table in the center of your screens, you can see different levels ranging from 1 up to 18. Each level has a 100,000 euro distribution of funds, I would say, in that level. Now, if you look at the table on your right with the smiley faces, you can see each smiley face represents a pool in each level. So for example, in levels 1 and 2, you have 5 pools there. Then from 3 and 4 upwards, it decreases to 4. From 8, it's 2 pools. And then from 12 upwards, it's 1 pool. So the higher you go, the less pools are available in a level, which means the less people, or the less number of people that the funds are being distributed among. So if you look at level 18, you have only 1 pool. So there is more money available for each member who reaches that level. If you compare that to level 1, you have 5 pools, which means there is less money available for each member who is on that level. But we all have to start from the beginning, and there's always incentive to go to the top and to make sure that you have as maximum funds available to you as possible. We also have the fear of loss bonus. This is my personal favorite. I really love it. It has a deadline. You have 14 days from when you become a member, from when you activate your membership. So you have a nice deadline to work towards. I personally like working towards deadlines. I think they give you structure. They give you a goal that you can plan for. How does it work? You need to sign up a minimum of 4 people. If you sign up 4 people with the titanium package, you'll get to keep 3,000 euros. You sign up 4 people with the gold package, you will receive 1,000 euros. You sign up 4 members with the black package, you will receive 375 euros, and you will receive 125 euros if you sign up 4 members with the white package. So the bottom line is just go for it, put in the effort, put in the energy, sign up your members. It's a great way to start your journey in Crowd1. Make sure that your first 2 weeks in Crowd1 are a time to remember. You can have a solid foundation. If people see in those first 2 weeks the income that you are making, the difference that has happened in your account, that will be even more incentive to get more people. And we all know at least 4 people. I believe that if everyone looks at their phone, you have at least 4 contacts. So it's very easy to get 4 people in. You don't have to extend it to 14 days. You can get all those people in a single day if you put in enough energy. There are many people who've done it in one day with their 4 people, so it's very possible. We also have the streamlined bonus, which is the first bonus ever where you'll be able to earn money just by joining. You can nickname it the democratic bonus, really, because just by becoming a member, you get to see the benefits of what it looks like when other people join after you. In fact, as soon as you join, 5 minutes afterwards, you can check your account and you'll see the number of people who've joined after you, and it's really encouraging. You get to see how fast Crowd1 is growing. So with Crowd1, we are looking forward to the launch of the Crowd1 debit cards. It's really exciting. They will be linked with UnionPay. UnionPay is a company in the same league as Visa and MasterCard, giving us access to the global markets, allowing you to use your debit card anywhere in the world. There will be no credit check. You will get to withdraw your Crowd1 account balance, and they will be usable at millions of ATMs all around the world. The best part is that you'll get to order your debit card through your back office. So gone are the days where you need to queue outside banks and financial institutions waiting for cards to be issued. No, you just order it through your back office and it will be delivered to you. Right, so in Crowd1, we have a lot of incentives. There are good reasons to put energy in your business. There are good reasons to grow your team and to grow your business. One of the reasons is the cruises that we have in Crowd1. We had planned cruises for this year, but with the current outbreak that we have, all physical events have been put on hold. But when everything gets back to normal, we look forward to having these events and these cruises. The cruises are amazing. You can ask everyone who's been there. You get to meet the top leaders of the company. And by top leaders, I mean the creme de la creme, the founder himself, the CEO, the directors. It's really amazing. And it's amazing locations. There are Mediterranean cruises. There are cruises around the Persian Gulf. So it's really, really great. There's also the bucket list, which is a special exclusive invitation for those who have made a lot of effort in their Crowd1 business, those who have made it very far, those who have built their business and are on top in terms of their ranking. They're invited to a bucket list, which is just a few days where you get to meet with the senior executives in Crowd1, absolutely high profile, and you get to live like the rich and famous. You are treated with, on par with the rich and famous. The bucket list for this year was planned to be in Cannes, France. And for those of you who know where Cannes is, it's essentially where the A-listers of the world meet. It's in the French Riviera. It's the Hollywood of France. You could nickname it that. And it's really amazing. So these are events, these are incentives that you can look forward to when you reach the top in Crowd1. We have different payment methods available to our members in Crowd1. The first is the gift code method, which is quite simple, quite versatile. What is a gift code? A gift code is an alphanumeric combination that you will copy and paste into your Crowd1 account. Once you activate it, you are a fully active Crowd1 member. It works like a voucher. So you receive the code from the person who is sponsoring you or signing you up or your upline, and you will exchange it for the monetary value equivalent to the account that you are purchasing. And once you activate it, you are good to go with your business. You can also, there'll be a time where you'll be able to use your credit card to purchase your Crowd1 membership. You can also use cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin and Ethereum, to get that done. And you can also use your bank transfer as well. So there is a method available to everyone, and it's really limitless in terms of how you can fund your Crowd1 account. It's very important when talking about a company, especially in this day and age, to look at the impact that the company is making. I mean, we have a range of impacts from companies that are destroying the environment to companies that are giving back to the community. So we want companies to make a positive impact in the world. Crowd1 Impact is really amazing. If you just follow simply on the different social media groups that we have, different Telegram and WhatsApp groups, people are showing how they are giving back to their communities. People are donating to schools, buying clothes for children, giving back to charity. Crowd1 as a company and as members is really making an impact in the world, a positive impact, and that's a really great thing to see with this company. We also have events that we host all around the world, which are currently postponed, but we hope to get it all up and running again. We had, as I mentioned, the previous world events in Durban, South Africa, where we had over 8,000 members attending, which was absolutely amazing, absolutely electrifying. There was also the Manila event, where we celebrated the Crowd1 first anniversary in Manila, Philippines. That was absolutely incredible. Really, really great event. There was also a Johannesburg launch in South Africa as well last year. So Crowd1 has great events. There's a plan for the Macau events as well. And people from all over the world come through to these events. I met people from France and Curacao and from all over the world coming through. You get to meet amazing Crowd1 members who started out just like you. It's really fantastic. Crowd1, in a nutshell, is a company that emphasizes on education. Remember, when you purchase a membership package, it's actually an education package. We believe firmly in education, and we offer top education. One of our directors, Mr. Peter Jacobson, gives his Sunday school webinars where he gives motivation to us as Crowd1 members, telling us about not only how to grow in the company, but how to grow personally. He's a motivational speaker. He's personal friends with Les Brown. He was coached by the likes of Miles Monroe. So you know that if you're listening to him, you are in really safe hands. I personally like listening to his motivational Sunday school webinars. They really uplift me and help me contribute to my personal development. And I absolutely love that. In fact, today is the birthday of Mr. Peter Jacobson. So wishing you a happy birthday, Mr. Peter Jacobson. Wishing you many, many years to come. You are really impacting the world and making a difference in our lives. So what is the bottom line? What am I saying to you? What is the next move that you need to make? You need to know your why. When you become a Crowd1 member, or not just with Crowd1, with anything in life, you need to know why you are doing it. I personally believe you need to know your why, because when we are achieving great things, we often need to make sacrifices, and sacrifices are costly. So if you don't have a strong enough why, it's very easy to not follow through. So your why needs to be important, and our whys will differ. You also need to decide on a goal. Many people have different goals for why they are joining Crowd1, why they are coming into this company. And your goal is a personal thing. It could be you want to buy a new house, could be you want to purchase a new car, could be you want to finish your education, or simply just buy a new cell phone. Could be anything, but you need to have a goal, because that will keep you driven. Mr. Peter Jacobson says that a goal is a wish with a deadline. If you don't have a solid deadline, if you don't plan by when you want to achieve your goal, it's simply a wish. You also need to take trainings that are offered by your company and your leader. So for example, coming through to the webinars and inviting other people to come to webinars to understand where we are going, what the latest developments are, that's really crucial. The person who assigned you up, your upline, the leaders in your region, in your country, on your continent, listening to them, attending their webinars, following through with what they are posting on social media to know where they are going so that you can have a direction. That's really important. It's also important to make an action plan, to take a plan of action. You know, failing to plan is planning to fail. So you need to make an action plan, deciding what steps you're going to take, how you're going to put them into place, and building up on that as you go along. You also need to plan to take action. You know, it's one thing to sit down and make lists and write down what you need to do, where you need to go, but you actually need to take the first steps and do it. You need the confidence and the boldness to actually take action, because doers are those who become successful. You also need to review your actions. So you need to sit down at the end of every day or every week or even every month, sit down, look back, look at what is working for you, look at what is not working for you, make your decision to see how you're going to change, how you're going to make things more efficient, and decide what changes you need to make. So these are all the next moves that we need to make, and not only, you know, in this company, but in your personal life as well. And taking these steps will really ensure that you are a successful Crowd1 member. So that's the end of the presentation. I'm now going to call upon, I think it was Mr. Eddie, who was speaking earlier on. Mr. Eddie, you can take it away.
Okay, thank you for this amazing presentation. Proud of you of what you're doing, building your team, doing this presentation. It's so wonderful. Hey guys, and you know, what can I add to that? The only thing I can add to that is just do what we told you to do. And not because we just tell you to do it, but because we do it. We all want to see you on the next cruise, for instance. The next cruise will be in December. And the only thing you need to do is to qualify for that cruise. And you still have 1, 2, 3, 4 months the time to qualify for that cruise. Even if you join in today with Crowd1, you can be a director, 1 star, that's the qualification, for the next cruise. I have seen people becoming a manager 2-star in just 2 weeks. A director 2-star, you can reach it easily in a month, maybe in 2 months, but you have 4 months the time to be part of the next cruise. Dubai, Oman, all those countries over there. So it's really exciting. We'll be seeing you over there. Have a great time together. And well, we are here to help you. The leaders are here to help you. Mr. Smile is leading his team in an amazing way. And I don't know if he's still online. Probably.
No, it's me.
Yeah, You kicked him away.
There you go, had to. Taking over.
Yeah, really taking over. So it's really, really exciting. And maybe you can tell a little about what you reached from the moment you started.
Thanks for that. Yes. So with Crowd1, it's really fantastic. I have been part of this company. I was studying. I just last year, 2019, I finished my honors degree in chemistry, and I saw, you know, what a lot of people who came into Crowd1 are saying, you know, working doesn't mean anything for them anymore. I know someone who used to work at one of the top banks in our country who has left his very lucrative position, now is into Crowd1. I know someone who was in one of the government departments, one of the senior government departments in our country, has left that to join Crowd1. So people are making money, and it really is not rocket science. You don't even need to be a scientist. It's just the place to be. It's the place to go, especially as a young person. You know, there's a lot of youth unemployment in South Africa, and this is a fantastic platform to get started.
Really exciting. Hey guys, I also have an amazing team in the Philippines, and the Philippines is really, really exploding. And you know, there the maximum income levels, if you have a good job, it's about 300 euro maximum. And this is how you have to live. And I travel regularly to the Philippines. I see that lives are really being changed. People in big debt, they get rid of that debt. They have a better life. And I see that we have one of our amazing Filipino leaders online. Captain Louis, if you hear me, I would love to unmute your microphone. Sure. Maybe you can give your testimonial about what you have reached with Crowd1.
Oh, I wasn't ready for that. But anyway, my take on Crowd1, it is a blessing at this time of calamity, or we're having these tough times with the lockdowns and everything. We all know that this is not the beginning. I mean, this is the beginning of the effect of the businesses losing their businesses, and in the next few months. And Crowd1, that's why I just mentioned, Crowd1 is like a mushroom in the dark, growing while the rest of the businesses are standstill. It's giving a lot of life to a lot of people that are destitute, desperate, because in the Philippines right now, people are locked down, and the main important thing for them is to find food. And Crowd1 is giving a lot of us income that you can even share if we have a lot of it. So with that, in being here at 6 months, I've seen a lot of good things that happen, not only in the Philippines, but the good people of South Africa who are tired of poverty. So we're the same thing. We're tired of poverty. And then this vehicle, I believe Mr. Johan and the rest of the founders, they have built this massive aircraft carrier that could take a load of people out of poverty. That's what Crowd1 is. It's an aircraft carrier loaded with armaments. When I say armaments, system that they produced for the last 3 years before they loaded up into out of the world. Not unlike a lot of companies, they bring the company and then they figure out the problems. With Crowd1, they took their time to fix it, to set the system. And I've been with companies that have grown so fast and then they crash. In Crowd1 with 2.5 million, it will never happen unless they have a great system. So that's why my salute to the owner and the CEO of Crowd1, Mr. Johan, that they have built this aircraft carrier that can withstand all this negativity and all those good stuff of the other side of people. So here we are, and I'm so glad also Mr. Eddie to helping the Philippines, and Mr. Renz, and you guys rocks. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Captain Louis. He is somewhere in a province right now in the Philippines, but normally he has his office in Manila. His office is called the Bat Cave. I've been there a few months ago. It was amazing to be there. He's the leader of Team Head Start. Team Head Start, it was raised out of Team Walang Utang. And Walang Utang in Filipino language, in Tagalog, means no more debt. So Crowd1 is a debt killer. Hey, and guys, I started back in May 2019. I was a slow starter. I was a little bit mourning about another company that collapsed. So I started a little bit too slow. But for slow starters, it's also possible to become a quick runner. Now I'm a director 2-star on my way to becoming director 3-star. I have a very good life. Crowd1 is really changing lives. I see it everywhere, all over the world. And guys, I'm so happy to see you here online. We are with 335 people on this webinar. And let me tell you that tomorrow we will have this webinar again. Actually, every day we will have this webinar. So I would like to challenge you to bring tomorrow at least everybody, come back, everybody come back to this webinar, but bring at least one new guest tomorrow. If everybody here in this room, 335 people, bring one guest, at least one new guest, tomorrow we will have 670 people in this room. And last Sunday, this room was used for the Latin America webinar, and there were over 1,000 people. So if Latin America can bring over 1,000 people in this box, well, we are the rest of the world. Can we do it as well? Yes, I think we can. Hey, so bring new people tomorrow, 1 p.m. Central European time, 2 p.m. South African time, 8 p.m. Philippine time, and all the other times, well, just check it based on the Central European time. And see you all tomorrow. Rossetti is the host, so he is the only one who can end this meeting. He has the power of the button. Guys, love you all. Have a great day, and see you all tomorrow.
Thanks for that, Mr. Eddie. Just to say hi to the Philippine team, the Balang Utang team, that Dead Killer team. Guys are doing great. Remember, tough times never last, but tough people do. So keep pushing. You're doing fantastic. I've heard great things about your team. And also just saying hi to Miss Jeanette and Cora as well. Send my regards as well. So everyone, thanks for showing up. Looking forward to the next presentation. That'll be in an hour's time. This was the Ferrari presentation. The next one is the Porsche presentation with Mr. Bjorn. And we're looking forward also for the Maserati one later on at 7 p.m. South African time. So everyone, impossible is nothing, and cheers.